Okay, sports fans, and welcome back to part 2 of our show. If you have any problems finding the show, you can always look on YouTube under Swamp Talk Live. This should be week 4-5, part 2. The last one we did, the first episode, was Swamp Talk week 4. I kind of messed up on that, so that's my fault. Melissa kind of corrected me when she saw after I typed it in. Anyway, thank you, Melissa. Appreciate it. Thanks for making me feel substandard. Appreciate that. Anyway. As again, I'm joined here with the
mayor of Goose Creek.
Of course, the mayor of Goose Creek in the house. We're talking football. I got another caller here on the line. Would be Miss Hood from Goose Creek, South Carolina. Want to talk a little Gator football? How you doing there, Michelle?
I'm good. How are y'all?
I'm doing great. What do you want to talk about?
Just this upcoming game on Friday. Goose Creek got their hands full this Friday, but. We will be prepared. The guys are practicing hard and doing what they're supposed to do. And, this is a big game for us. So I just wanted to say Gator Nation is behind them 100%, win or lose. We back these Gator boys, 150%. So all we expect of you is for them to go out and get 110% on Friday night and just bring it to the field.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it all goes back to the slogan that we got on the back of the shirts right now, Michelle. Coach Reedy doing a jam-up job. I'm sure he's coaching that team up, getting them ready to play this Friday. It all goes back to the leave no doubt. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have our guys practice 110%, and we're going to have them ready. Coach Reedy, like I said, he's instilled a plan, and he's going to execute that plan, and we're just proud to have him as a head coach.
Yeah, we're very proud to have him as a head coach. He stuck by Goose Creek in their lower moments when he first came to Goose Creek. I know I ain't got to tell you because you were a graduate of Goose Creek just as I was, and before he came, we had no school spirit. Coach Reedy has brought the school around 110%, and that's what our boys are going to give him on the field on Friday night. It's 110%.
All right. Oh, Michelle, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hey, we had school spirit back in '89. They won the first region title in a long time that way.
I couldn't barely hear you, Terry.
Oh, I said, no, we won the region title back in 1989. Come on, we had little school spirit back then.
That's you're talking to the quarterback of that 1989 team.
Yeah, that was
up there.
Yeah, that was offensive lineman. Come on now. But yeah, I definitely know.
I graduated from there in '90, and when I graduated from there, we had a hard time even winning the game, more or less scoring any points.
Yeah.
He's brought this program around.
Yeah, he's an excellent coach, and he's got an excellent coaching staff around him too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, he's got that support around his boys' support around him. I know personally that he could ask any of those boys to do anything, and they'd get out there and they'd bust their behinds to make it happen. Like I said, we're playing up a pretty good team. We went against them last year. We got pretty much the same offense, minus one or two. The defense is where we took our biggest hit, but, as long as those boys get out there and play 48 minutes, I ain't got no doubt in our minds that we'll come out there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Michelle, it sounds like you know a lot about Goose Creek football, and I'll tell you what, Coach Reedy, the team is going to be prepared to play the entire 48 minutes, and they're going to be working hard this entire week for a big football game on Friday night, and we're going to need all the support of the fans because they're just as important as a coaching staff, and we've done a really good job of supporting our team, and especially on the road and traveling. And we're gonna need everybody that can come out at the home game this Friday night.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, as you can tell, I have bronchitis, but I'll be out there Friday night rooting our boys on, even if I'm hoarse.
I got you.
So,
and I'll be out there too. Trust me, I'll be out there waving my towel just like everybody else. Proud of the program we got. Like I said,
we just need to shout out the Gator Nation. Everybody needs to come out and support those boys.
Absolutely.
Friday night, more than any other game. This is a really big game for them. It is also their homecoming, so they got a lot on them this week.
Yeah.
But I don't have no doubt that they'll go out there and they'll play like they should play.
That's right. And like I said, our coaching staff, they're going to put their game plan together, and our boys are going to sit there and execute that plan. Like I said, it's just hats off to the coaching staff, the way he's turned the program around. Did an excellent job, and they still are doing an excellent job, and we're going to continue to do that hopefully through Friday night.
Absolutely. I mean, those coaches, I tell you what, they can't enough be said about it. Any last one of them. I mean, they really go out there, and when mistakes are made, they try to execute them and correct them. And it seems like every game that our boys come out, second half, a different team altogether if they're making mistakes. So, you know what? That's the big turnaround for Goose Creek, that they can come back and rival around and just make things happen the second half if they start out slow the first half. But these boys need to kick it in high gear on Friday and come out from the beginning.
Yeah, most of that too. Most of the teams around the area there, Michelle, have definitely improved. That's evident with West Ashley being 4-0. Somerville beating Cane Bay. There's a lot of teams that have actually definitely improved. But like I said, we'll see you there on Friday night, Michelle. We're going to get back to the rest of the program, but I do appreciate you calling in. Thank you very much.
All right, have a good one, Terry.
Michelle,
we'll see you on Friday, okay?
Hope you feel better.
Okay. Thank you.
All right,
Okay.
bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, guys, that was Michelle Hood, just a caller that called in from Goose Creek, real loyal fan. Always see her in the stands. Definitely waving her towel around. Supporting the Gator. Rallying the Gator Nation behind her. Again, Friday, of course, we are playing Dutch Fork. It's going to be one good game. Right now, this Cal Preps poll, Max Preps, pretty much got us 3 and 4 in the state. Definitely going to be a tough game.
It's going to be a heavyweight matchup.
That's right. That's right.
But generally with Goose Creek, it's a heavyweight matchup every week. But definitely this week is one that the coaching staff and the players going to a lot of preparation, game plan, and play hard. And we always have to say we'll see what happens.
Yeah, definitely going to be all about execution and air-free football. Also, we always had a big target on our back right now, just for the simple fact that we're doing so good. But like I said, our coaches, they're well aware of what's going on. We're going to leave it in their hands, just because that's the way it should be. Our show is not going to reflect on anything to help them out. We're just here to basically talk football around the state, and we're doing that right now. And definitely as far as everything else goes with the football program, it's in capable hands, and that's where we're going to leave it at.
Yeah, it's a winning culture.
Yep.
It's a winning culture.
Yeah, we're definitely also we're looking for Slick to call back up. We're supposed to do some Slick's picks, but I haven't heard from him yet. We might just slip out of this half hour without seeing Slick's picks.
I'll tell you what, Slick might be making his picks right now.
All right. Well, I wish he would hurry up and call up. But anyway, if he doesn't, then we can do our picks. Yeah, it's no big deal.
We can do our picks.
Otherwise, we'll talk about some stuff that happened this recent past week with the advent of this computer, and we can do that.
All right. Some of the upstate upsets. There was a lot this week. Greenwood going down again. That was a super surprise.
Dorman, and the loss of Dorman to Dutch Fork, the team we were just about to play, definitely did come across as shocking to me, just for the simple fact that I thought Dorman they do have a good team. And,
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, with Dorman, I mean, it's just a matter of time that they were going to get back on top of their program. They play in a tough division up there, up in the upstate, and they have a lot of competition every week. But I'll tell you what, they're definitely doing well so far.
all right, anybody out there? I mean, it's statewide, whatever. It doesn't matter. I even have a listener in Edinburgh, Scotland. Believe it or not, guys, it's unbelievable. She'll Facebook me all the time. Name's Linda Miller. Lives out there in Edinburgh, Scotland, man. She listens to the show.
Swamp Talk is worldwide, baby.
We're international right now, but only in one country, but besides us.
Across the pond.
Yeah, across the pond. Great showing, and I'm glad she's listening to the show. Hello out there. What was she to say? It ain't good day. That's like Australia, but top of the morning to you. Oh, that's English. That's Irish. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Good day to you. We'll see you hopefully again soon. But anyway, we're going to top over some of the scores at week 4 and some of the I guess how they are right now. If they're 4-0, 2-0, whatever.
Sure.
We'll go ahead and recap that. First off, I'll let you go ahead and read this one for you, buddy.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. West Ashley, the Cougars, going to undefeated over Carleton County. It's coming up this week, and it's going to be a real good game, and we'll see what happens.
Anyway, yeah, let me go ahead and do this real quick. Last week's scores was West Ashley 35, Carleton County 28. Moves West Ashley to 4-0, Carleton County 1-3. Stratford last week took care of Ashley Ridge 42-27. Stratford moves to 4-0. Of course, Ashley Ridge is sitting right at 0-3 or 0-4. I'm sorry about that. Goose Creek, of course, 49. Fort Dorchester 28. Goose Creek won that game in a shootout match there toward the end. 4-0 right now, and Fort Dorchester sitting at 2-2. Wando in a surpriser. I mean, because Wando usually plays Somerville tough, especially when they're playing them at home. Lost that game 10-36. Somerville coming on top. They're 3-1 now, and Wando's at 2-3.
Impressed with the Greenway.
Exactly. Here's another surpriser, guys. Buford. Buford's 4-0. Dark horse of the race right now. Really surprising. They're out there shocking a lot of people.
This is where you and I disagree, because Buford is generally a pretty good program. So,
well, I mean, they've struggled a little bit in the past few years. They've
have,
struggled, but like I said, I'm glad to see them getting back on track, and they're doing good. They're doing good. They're 4-0. They're, like I said, they're a dark horse in the pack. I didn't expect them to be 4-0 right now. I thought it'd be more like 2-2 or 1-3. But hey, be 4-0. That's awesome. Of course, they defeated Cane Bay at home. The score there was 22-21. No, it was, 27-21. I'm sorry. Let me read that. Melissa, you need to write your numbers better, because anyway, we'll have to replace you if you don't start. I know we give Melissa a lot of heck here, but
she does a great job.
Yeah, she does a really
great
excellent
job,
job.
Melissa.
Sometimes she'll leave a little tail on the 7. I can't tell if it's a 22.
Yeah, it's all right.
But anyway, even if that's the case, it's still a victory for Buford. Moving on to our next game is Bluffton versus James Island, and a game that I never thought should have been this close. Bluffton, a 4A team versus a 3A team in James Island, pulling off the win by 1 point, 34-35. Moves Bluffton to 4-1, and then James Island to 1-4.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, sometimes you can take victories after a loss, and for James Island to play a Division 4A team that close and only lose by 1 point, you got to take a victory from that.
Yeah. Anybody want to call in? I don't care if you're from Gaffney. I don't care if you're from Burns. Whatever you want to call. It could be Fort Dorchester.
It could be Buford. It could
Bluffton.
be Bluffton.
Yeah, it could be anybody. Just call them. The number is 843-730.
1534.
Yeah, I'll let Charlie finish it off for me, because that last time I did that, I messed up really good.
That's all
but
right.
yeah, definitely. Anybody who wants to talk any kind of football for their team or our team, it doesn't matter. I'll prepare you now. I'm pretty much going to give you a standard answer for our score, our team. If you ask me any questions about Goose Creek, it's basically going to be our coaches they're doing their job. They've got a game plan in hand, and they're definitely going to execute whatever they got in hand. And our players are going to be prepared as much as they prepare for practice, is all I can say.
That's right.
So anyway, definitely, if you want to call in, talk about your team. I don't care if you're Gaffney,